run through the messages that you guys have sent. This one says, Oga, okay, Ole bringing in Van der Beek late in the second half when they were already down showed his lack of intelligence. At that point, only strikers needed to come in, not midfielders. What are you defending with a goal or two down? And this from Dr. Kelvin. I hello, Ibracadabra of sports, and I go say Happy New Year. How many assists Lionel Messi has, or who has the most assists in world football? Arahire from Ogara. Arahire, please, we've always said, please ask specific questions. Now, you're asking how many assists Messi has this season, and who is the leading guy with the leading player with assists, so that we'll be able to answer. When you say who has the most assists in world football, is it from when football was invented to now that you are asking? Oga Ibrahim, you have any idea why Tomori has been frozen out of the team? He couldn't even get to play our last UEFA Champions League group game, which we didn't even need. The guy is better than Christensen and Rudiger combined, in my opinion. Well, I even rate him higher than Kurt Zouma, honestly. If Lampard doesn't start him against Loli Morecambe tomorrow, there will be question marks. Jones from Omore Road. Well, I think Tomori has basically decided that, look, this guy doesn't want me, so I think he's on his way out of the club. PM Oga Ibrahim and Egusa, please play me Bruno Fernandes anthem. Okay, we've already done that. I wish Man United good luck today. I am 17 from Sapele Road. Oh, your name is 17. I greet Ibrahim and Egusa of KFM Sports. Please update me Arsenal transfer and those players likely to leave the club this January. Well, Said Kolasinac had left. What's this other young guy's name? He's gone out on loan. Mesut Ozil is also likely to. William Saliba has gone on loan. Mesut Ozil is likely to leave. When we were doing the gossip section, we dealt with all of this. Good evening, sirs. Please, who is the Chelsea player that agreed to play for Super Eagles? And what is the result of the Eaglets' first match? Well, that match is 1-0. We lost to Cote d'Ivoire. The Chelsea player that agreed to play for Super Eagles, I will do research on that. I'm not very familiar with that story. Good evening, sirs. Son says, good evening, everyone. My name is Kes from Aduawa. Messi has done well for Barcelona, and I think Barca are passing difficulty. They will come. Okay. Oh, maybe that Chelsea player that you're talking about, I don't know. Maybe it is Faustino Anjorin. I don't know. Maybe he's the only one I know has got Nigerian heritage who's at Chelsea now. But I'm not aware that he agrees that he was going to play for Nigeria. This one says, good PM, men of sports. Please, I want to know if the National Sports Festival is still feasible. To commence on the 14th of February, according to latest information we have. As an athlete, I am concerned considering the ongoing second wave of COVID-19. As it is now, we are just busy preparing for the festival, not knowing what announcement that we might be getting anytime soon. I just hope the sports ministry will allow us to do this competition once and for all. I am the king of the boxing ring, Israel from Wasota. Israel, honestly, I think we should always go by the last information. The last one is that 14th, that's when the National Sports Festival will start. So we are hopeful. Let's see what will happen. But honestly, too, with this new wave of COVID, I don't know. Good evening, my one in a million sports gurus like no other. I just want to say you guys are doing a great job and nice job. Thank you. Captain Egusa Momo from Ekenwa Barracks. Oh, thank you very much, sir. Good evening. Hi, guys. Our Golden Eagles struggling to qualify in a West African competition is mind-boggling and nauseating. As long as NFF will not send our coaches on refresher courses to improve and get acquainted with current trends in world football, so long football will lie prostrate in the doldrums. Thanks for your good work. This is Johnson Opas Sakbamba. Okay. Good evening. My name is Samuel from Kenwa. Please, sir, I would like to know if Igalo is still at Manchester United and if Manchester United have signed any player this January. Yes, Manchester United just signed a player, and Madonna Igalo is still at Manchester United. Dear sports presenters, the problem with Nigerian football is because we have abandoned the old practice of catching the players young. For example, Bright Omoharo played for Salvation Army Primary School, played in the 1973 National Sports Festival before playing for New Era College. As at the time he left secondary school, he had acquired adequate experience. You can see why he and his colleagues were able to play for Benin Insurance, Nigerian Bank, etc. before playing for the Super Eagles. From Mr. Osas in Benin. Amaju Pinnick should be held responsible for the things that's happening to our football. No future with him. Our football is better 10, 15 years ago than it is now. It be like, say, they go back, a country where the football chairman is bigger than the sports ministry/minister. NS from Sapele Road. Okay, I think those are the messages that we have. So guys, it's time for us to say goodbye. But before we do quickly, Egosa, let's just run through the current live scores that we have going on in world football.
Okay, starting from the English FA Cup, Bonham Wood lost 2-0 to Millwall. Everton defeated Rotherham United 2-1 after extra time. Luton Town beats Reading 1-0. Norwich City were 2-0 winners over Coventry City, while Nottingham Forest knocked out Cardiff City 1-0. Elsewhere, Chorley enjoyed the 2-0 win over Derby County. Blackburn Rovers at home were beaten by Doncaster Rovers 1-0. Then Blackpool and West Bromwich Albion is still 2-2, but it has gone into penalties. Bristol Rovers at home were beaten by Sheffield United 3-2. Then Burnley and MK Dons played a 1-0 draw, but it's into penalties right now. Exeter City at home were beaten by Sheffield Wednesday 2-0. Oldham Athletic were knocked out by FC Bournemouth 4-1. Then Fulham currently beating Queen's Park Rangers, and it's into extra time. Stevenage at home, we are beaten by Swansea City 2-0. Stoke City, wow, at the Britannia Stadium, they were knocked out 4-0 by visiting Leicester City. Okay, Wycombe Wanderers 4, Preston North End 1. The match between Arsenal and Newcastle is on right now, 9 minutes of play, and it's goalless. Later, Brentford will host Middlesbrough, Huddersfield Town versus Plymouth Argyle. Manchester United will face Watford. That is what we have going on right now in the English FA Cup. That takes us to the Spanish La Liga Santander. Earlier today, Sevilla defeated Real Sociedad 3-2. Then right now it's 7 minutes of play. Granada and Barcelona goalless. Then at 9, Osasuna will host table toppers Real Madrid. Then the German Bundesliga, Bayern Leverkusen played out a 1-0 draw with Werder Bremen. Freiburg hammered FC Cologne 5-0. Mainz 05 at home were beaten by Eintracht Frankfurt 2-0. Schalke 04 defeated Hoffenheim 4-0, while Union Berlin and Wolfsburg settled for a 2-2 draw. 9 minutes of play, RB Leipzig 0, Borussia Dortmund 0. Italian Serie A, Benevento earlier today were hammered at home by visiting Atalanta 4-1. 37 minutes of play right now, Genoa and Bologna still goalless. Then at 8:45, table toppers AC Milan will play host to Torino. Then the French Ligue 1, Bordeaux will take on Lorient at 9, Dijon versus Marseille. Lens will take on Strasbourg, Metz versus Nice. Monaco will do battle with Angers, Montpellier